I'm live. Hello, YouTube. I'm live. Hello, Instagram. Make sure I don't have lentils in my teeth, okay? Listen, breakfast, delicious. In any case, hello, hello. If you're just happening to see this on your timeline, um, come on in. Take a minute. We're going to be reading from my book, Days of Darkness and the Insights That Brought Forth Light. We're going to be stepping into chapter 5 today. Do what is best for you. Yes. Um, Grateful for this opportunity to share my book with you all. Shout out to Kelvin Hagen, Agape licensed spiritual practitioner who read my book on the Agape stream yesterday on Monday during his prayer session. I'm grateful for him featuring it in his book club. He's just been a very big cheerleader for me, and I'm really grateful for him. So thank you, Kelvin. I receive and appreciate your love and support. Um, and for anybody who is interested in grabbing a copy, I am currently sold out. This book is self published, independent, all of the small business things. It is not available on Amazon or at Target or Walmart. I support y'all with these boycotts and this new transition that we're making. This is a um, personal independent publishing so that you can feel in integrity in your purchasing decisions. I don't want to tempt nobody. But that's not why I did it. I just really appreciate being an independent creator and knowing that where I'm getting my books printed, the process of how people are getting to know about it, it's all very organic and community based. And I really just love that. So, yeah. If you don't know me, you're just happening to catch this, pass by. My name is Angelique. I do artistry, I do writing, I do youth mental wellness advocacy work, and I do my best to be a light in this world, which can appear to be full of darkness. And that's a big part of what this book is about and is sharing is that we have challenges. We go through tough experiences. However, yes, and we have the ability to pull from and draw from those experiences in a way that serves us, in a way that grows us, in a way that allows us to evolve into a next version of ourselves. And I'm really grateful that this came through me. I'm really grateful. Shout out to Lisa Nichols, Speaking Right, and not Impact, um, Ignite speaking program just really helped me to pull this together. So thank you, TT Lisa. I really appreciate your community. I know she's doing like a live right now. But yeah, if you are interested in any form of expressing yourself, definitely check out the Motivating the Masses campus because listen, this would not exist. I honestly would not be the person who I am today, who you know me as. Um, there was a time in my life when I shrunk and I was silent and I didn't think that I could be open enough to allow people to see who I was and what I was going through. I didn't think that my challenges were helpful. I didn't think that people had the capacity to hold space for the darkness I was dealing with. And we have this tendency to tuck ourselves away and to step back and to silence ourselves because we don't want to inconvenience anyone or simply because we don't feel like we'll be heard. Have you ever found yourself in a space where you had a challenging experience and you wanted to talk to somebody about it, but you just put it aside instead? That was me. That was me for a number of years. And it wasn't until I learned the power of standing on my story and not being sucked into it and how to do that, and that there is a formula to it and a way to really process the experience, that I was able to be a light, to be an author, and to allow other people to learn and grow from the experiences that I've learned and grown from. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me, a couple of shout outs to some people. And again, if you are interested in getting a copy, it is currently on pre order. I will be getting the next prints in May. So you can go to vzspaces.com. V as in victory, Z as in zebra, spaces as in space. .com. And yeah, you can pre-order there. If you are somebody who attends Agape, or you are willing to come on over to Healing Conversations on Saturdays at the West Hollywood Library, I can bring you a copy. And yeah, and you can have it yourself. And friendly reminder, it is also a coloring book, and the images are very abstract and, non-committal. You can color across all the lines if you want to. You can draw stuff in if you want to. You feel me? It really is just an opportunity for expression and energy to move. Because as an artist, as an artistic individual, somebody who's dedicated to their craft of expression, I know how powerful and important it is to just give yourself space to release that energy. So I'm done with my little pre messages. Let's jump into it. We're reading chapter 5 today. Do what's best for you. Before I get into it, I like to read the author's note because there is a content warning. I also like to read the dedication because it helps to ground me in how I am sharing my own story, but I did not get to this point to be able to share my story alone. And I want to encourage other people to recognize how there is support all around you. There's support all around you and within you. We'll get there. Author's note. This is a work of nonfiction. The events and experiences detailed herein have been described from the author's memory to the best of the author's ability. This publication is designed to provide personally experienced information in regard to the subject matter covered. It is sold and shared with the understanding that the author is not engaged in rendering psychological, financial, legal, or other professional services. If specific expert assistance or counseling is needed, the services of a competent professional in that field should be sought. I do spiritual coaching, and if that is something that you feel like you are looking for to build a personal practice, to uncover your divinity, to tap into your creativity, definitely reach out. That is something I can absolutely support you with. But if you are trying to get some psychiatric medications, or trying to figure out if what your budget is, or how to make some more larger financial decisions, I can support you with a reference. Okay. So, yes, definitely seek the services of someone who aligns with your needs. Okay. Parental advisory content warning. Topics of suicide and depression, some sexually suggestive situations, and strong language. Dedication. This book is dedicated to all the younger versions of me. Excuse me. She is the giant upon whose shoulders I stand. Without her strength, perseverance, and resilience, I wouldn't be able to stand as tall as I do today. I love you, little me. Hmm. Also, thank you to the virtual mentors who have poured light into my mind and heart. Your decision to be a light keeper in this world has saved millions of lives, including mine. So, yeah, shout out to Lisa Nichols and Les Brown and Eric Thomas and Genevieve Barron and Abraham Hicks and all the beautiful people out here doing this good work. So grateful, so thankful. Chapter 5. And this one is a real quick one pager. Chapters are one page. One page. Okay. Do what's best for you. If you feel that you should go left when everyone else goes right, go left. If you think waking up at 6 a.m. will benefit your life, but everyone else sleeps in, wake up at 6 a.m. It's easy to think that we should be doing what other people are doing. As human beings, we have a natural desire to fit in for safety and emotional security. It's a basic survival mechanism. However, there are a number of cultural norms that don't fit with people as individuals. When our internal and external are at a head, go with the internal. You have to live your life. No one else is you. No one else is living your life. So do what's best for you. Take advice when it aligns with your values and goals. It's great to have mentorship and guidance. When you're exploring an interest or developing a skill, their knowledge can be a great help. But of course, your unique fingerprint will be added to whatever guidance they give. When your intuition pulls you to make those changes, go for it. A good mentor will encourage you to trust your gut. That's usually how they became someone that you and others admire. Trust yourself and do what you feel is best for you. Chapter 5. Days of Darkness. Yes, yes, yes. Do what's best for you. And that's a lesson that I am still learning and unpacking for myself. So often we are raised, trained, conditioned, programmed to put others before ourselves. And that sentiment sounds nice. It sounds like compassion. It sounds like generosity. It sounds like service. However, I've learned that when we do not put ourselves first, we don't know who's actually showing up for the people that we're being generous for, that we're serving, that we're having compassion for. We don't really do or live from a place of authenticity, which is one of the highest frequencies, when we don't put ourselves first. We just go out into the world and ask, oh, what should I be for you? What should I do for you? Instead of saying, this is who I am and I can serve in this way. These are my gifts and this is how I can best be of service. How many of us have been in that space? Because that was certainly me. That people pleasing, it is a kicker. It is a kicker. And it's something that we allow to seep in to our own private decisions, into our clothes, into our hair, into our sexual orientation, into the people that we date, into the jobs that we accept. We live, hmm, some of us have developed the habit and the belief that we must live according to other people's ideas and standards and expectations of us, not realizing that no one else is living our life. We are the ones living our life. We are the ones dressing ourselves. We are the ones buying the food we eat. Once we become into adulthood, right? We are the ones buying the food we eat. We are the ones getting the clothes that we wear. We are the ones dressing ourselves. We are the ones deciding what kind of employment we show up to. We are deciding these things. And I encourage you, I challenge you, I invite you to take an assessment. Take an assessment of your life and see where you are living your life for you and where you're living your life because you think it will please someone or agitate someone or impress someone or do anything for someone else. And that is like a baseline reason that you're doing it. Assess every area of your life, your nutrition, your fashion, your faith, your friendships, your work, your relationships, intimate relationships, everything, your finances, everything, your fitness, your body, everything. And see in what ways you are moving in order to move something in other people instead of doing what's best for you. Listen. Talking to myself. uh, no one else is you. No one else is living your life. Trust yourself and do what you feel is best for you. Days of Darkness, authored and illustrated by yours truly. Again, it's also a coloring book. You can get the pre-order now on my bio in Instagram, or if you are on YouTube, you can go to my channel page and it should be available there. Or if you're watching this and you have some paper or another device, you can go to vzspaces.com to pre-order. Or again, if you join us for healing conversations in person, you can just ask me. Or if you go to Agape International Spiritual Center on Sundays, I will be there and you can just ask me. um, but yeah, I appreciate everybody who has been showing love and support with my baby. Shout out to my mom. She has been buying multiple copies and sharing them with her people. And it's just growing legs. And it's incredible to see and to witness um, your baby start to walk and crawl. To stop, it's not just tummy time anymore. She's starting to move. You got to keep an eye on her. Yes, such a beautiful experience. So I will be going live on Tuesdays around 10 o'clock for a reading chapter by chapter. There are about 40 chapters. So I'll be seeing y'all for the most part of this year on Tuesdays, and we'll be reading together. Thank you for joining me today. Uh, I have so much love and appreciation for you. Even if I don't know you, I love and appreciate that you are here. Thank you for existing. Your presence is powerful and palpable, and it makes an impact. And I'm here to let you know if you have a story, you have a lesson, you have an insight, a revelation that you want to share, the resources are there. The possibility is there. And you don't have to sell your soul. You don't have to sell out to some corporation or some big business. You can simply share your story, and there is support for you to learn how to share your story. It's possible for you. It's possible for you. This was not on my bingo card of life. Writing a book? Shook. I'm shook. And I know if I can do it, you can do it too. Excuse me. Breakfast. But I know if I can do it, you can do it too. Absolutely. And I'm rooting for you. So have a beautiful, wonderful, absolutely spectacular, magical day because you deserve it, because you are worthy, because you are creating it, and you have the power to do so. And with that, I will see you Saturday for Healing Conversations at 3:30 p.m. on Rainbow Business page. And or I will see you next week for our next reading. Till then.